Guys, there's a new 1080p on the market, 1440p, and let me tell you, it's not as expensive as you think it is.
And if you guys have been seeing the videos on our channel recently, you've seen some of our roundups of the best 1440p monitors, but none of those were 240 hertz. This one right here is that, and it comes at an affordable price. We're gonna tell you about it after telling you all that Viewedge was nice enough to sponsor this video and send this awesome monitor that is 1440p, 240 hertz IPS, and it comes in at $220. This is a really awesome monitor for the price, but we gotta unbox it, show you guys some gaming performance, and talk more about all the features it has to offer. And yeah, shout out to Viewedge for sponsoring this video. All our opinions are our own in this video, and we're gonna unbox it and show you guys what we think about it. Dive into the unboxing, take a look at the monitor, put it all together, show you all the features that come in the box, and then we'll be ready to show you one of the best budget 1440p monitors on paper for you to buy at home. That's 240 hertz.
All right, so the exact model that we have here is the Viewedge CS27QM, and I can tell you they got a good amount of other options as well.
So yeah, this is a 240 hertz monitor, which just a few years ago, 1440p, 240 hertz was very expensive, but we've seen the 1440p space in general get much more affordable, and Viewedge definitely has a good option here. They actually appeared in our budget 1080p monitor roundup and had one that was a 1080p 165 hertz for around $82, which is just crazy good value. But today we have one that's a bit more high end. Maybe you don't need a budget monitor, which they do have those options. This one here at 240 hertz with IPS, I will say it's a 240 hertz monitor. It being IPS means it's not gonna be super fast compared to TN, but we should get better visuals because of that. So we'll see if the trade-offs are worth it when we get into gaming.
I'm all about visuals, and hey, I'm on a 5 millisecond monitor at home, so.
Well, let's go through everything that came in the box. We do have a stand, which looks really solid. Very wide base. DisplayPort, very nice. And what the, this is a nice monitor arm.
Oh, it's gonna be, okay, so like fully, yeah, we got fully up and down function, we got tilt, and oh, we even have side to side. Wow.
That's pretty
And
impressive.
can we even have vertical.
It just breaks out. It's vertical, broken.
That's actually a really nice stand for the price.
This is a very nice stand. So good start so far, and it looks like it's totally tooless. You should be able to just screw that into the bottom right there. It is a 27-inch monitor, which I think is ideal for 1440p. I know Jackson Rock's 32-inch monitors was also probably the maximum for 1440p in terms of like pixel density. You can you gotta get that. You can get those as well, and they are pretty solid options, but dang, there's a lot of video out on this as well.
Why is there so many?
I don't know why there's so many options.
You didn't have to.
Viewedge said we're going hard in the paint. So everything looks toolless, so we'll be able to snap this in right here. Hey, I want to see some weird, what is going on here? Oh, there's just some
smudge. Does that glow, do you think?
It might glow. I remember seeing this on one of their monitors, and I don't think it ended up glowing, but there's a chance it might.
Okay, so yeah, let me go ahead and just show you guys how to put this on real quick. So I'm assuming, we don't really read instructions around here, by the way. Yeah, this clips in.
And clip.
I think are we good? Yeah.
Then we're good. Nice.
Simple enough. Sorry, John.
Well, the camera just took the damage.
All right, check this out. We're gonna show them the ports in a really cool way.
Oh, let's freaking go.
All right, what do we have? I can't see from there.
So we have our DC power port in. We have 2 HDMIs. We also have 2 display ports and the headphone jack. Most likely you're gonna want to run DisplayPort off that DisplayPort to get the full 1440p, 240 hertz.
One thing to keep in mind, because some people, I understand, they don't like these. You do just have a power adapter where it's, your transformer in one that goes to the DC, so it's not gonna be like a true, computer cable straight in the monitor, so just keep that in mind.
So yeah, the stand makes it really interesting because all the other roundups that we've taken a look at, they all come with very basic stands. Thoughts? One thing I did notice, is it VESA though when you take that off?
I don't know, let's check.
This is where it falls off.
Yes.
Okay, so it does have VESA mounting. Good, because I definitely don't like when monitor companies force you to only use a stand, even though it's cost savings. You gotta have VESA, because you wanna have that really clean setup, and this would be a really nice one on a VESA mount. Can you install it back this way? Oh, shit.
Top first.
There
we go. We can go up.
Dang, that thing can go low.
Yeah, I can almost touch the base. It's pretty cool.
All right, so I'm gonna grab a computer, plug everything up. We're gonna play some games on it. Obviously, 1440p, 240 hertz. We wanna play some games that will maximize that frame rate. Our test bench has a, our test station has an RX 7700 XT in it, which should be good for esports titles to get close to that FPS number. We'll see, we'll run lower settings to get there. It's kind of hard to get high-end GPUs nowadays, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know, but we're gonna get our test station set up with the monitor. We'll dive into the monitor settings and yeah, just dive deep into this thing and see what it's all about. All right, guys, before we dive into gaming, I feel like we need to go through all the on-screen display options you do have. Everything is controlled via buttons down here. If I were to give one suggestion to Viewedge, is a lot of people do the little nubs on the back of the monitor, it does make the user experience that much better because you're probably gonna see this and I'm gonna mess up a couple times going through this menu. But game settings, if we go ahead and hit here, we also, you see, look at that. I immediately just did it. So you see right here, we're currently on standard mode. There is a RTS/RPG mode. We can switch to that. It made things a lot brighter. There's an FPS arena mode. It looks a little bluer. We got MOBA. MOBA kind of looks the most natural.
Yeah,
honestly.
that is.
Adaptive sync, which obviously we can turn that on. It's going to reset for a second. So we have free sync on board, so we do have that ability as well. Let's go to the menu here again. So let's go down to, let's see, is there anything else in here? Oh God, oh God. Picture settings, so brightness on this mode we're currently at, we're running at 95% brightness. I'm wondering if it'll let me, so I guess when you're in a certain mode, it doesn't let you change the modes. So you probably have to go back.
It's like user or something.
It's probably standard, I guess. Yeah, so it'll let you do it manually. It's not bad.
Yeah.
Especially with studio lighting, you have to keep in mind our studio lighting is definitely blasting on this thing right now. You do have contrast, you do have low light blue filter mode, sharpness, all the other stuff that you'd be looking for. Color settings, you can change color temperature. Picture-in-picture mode. So I'm assuming, because there's so many video outs, you can do picture-in-picture to where here's the display port, and this would be the HDMI.
Dude, that's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, so picture-in-picture built in. So you can run multi-setups here, and I know gaming is a focus of this monitor, but they also said to talk about for content creation and multi-use. So that is kind of cool, having picture-in-picture mode set up. And you can change what the signal is, how big it is.
I've actually never used picture-in-picture, but it's
I never have either. It takes a sponsor video for us to dive into the settings and learn how it works. What is picture by picture? So it's probably side by side. Yeah. So there you go. So you have two picture by picture. So that's kind of cool. All right, I'll go ahead and turn that off. Let me back in. And lastly, just some other on-screen display stuff. So you can change the timeout for what I'm literally using right now. It says it has speakers because there's volume. Eye Shield Remind, which I'm assuming is like a, hey, stop looking at your monitor and walk away, which, you know, you gamers, you gamers are not going to listen to that, let's be honest here. But, I mean, that's a pretty good list of features built in. Let's game on it. Let's see what it can do.
Okay, so we're finally testing our first game of Apex Legends. You guys can probably not even see, but up here we're averaging about, I would say, 250 to like 280 FPS, so we're definitely getting a high refresh rate. And I gotta say, this looks really good. We're not really getting like any ghosting. It feels very smooth. The IPS is really representing the colors very well. That's always a worry with like IPS, and really just any panel, is how well are the colors gonna look. And you know, we're not really comparing this side by side with the other monitors, but this feels like a very high-end premium monitor to me.
Yeah, ghosting is also a major concern normally with IPS monitors, but it's one of those things where, again, I daily drive an OLED, and I'm looking at this, like not side by side, so I'm just using this from memory, but it does look very smooth. Normally there are some IPS monitors you see like a lot of trailing ghosting, but this looks not bad.
Another kind of cool feature is the fact that this does have speakers. I know a lot of gamers at home, you know, we're all running headphones, but not every gamer ends up buying a set of speakers too. So you kind of have like that awkward moment when you have like a friend or you want to show a family member something and you don't have any audio. I will say it's nice having some speakers that actually do have some decent sound to them, honestly.
Always like a little extra feature there. But yeah, I'm going to give CS2 a try. Another game that's pretty high FPS. You want to have maximum responsive time, and on a PC like this would be very easy to run at 1440p 240hz. So we'll see what that looks like, and then we'll dive into some of the other options that Viewedge has to offer. All right, guys, we're playing a little CS2, running lower settings to try to get maximum FPS. I mean, right now we're about 290 to 300, again, with this setup with a 7700X and 7700 XT. Shouldn't have any problems doing that. And again, super smooth. I do like how vibrant this is. That's kind of the benefit you get with IPS. It's gonna look really nice. Normally IPSs can either be really dim or have a bit of ghosting, and I'm not noticing any major issues with this to where I'm just like, ugh, I wouldn't want to game on this monitor. And yeah, colors are really solid. It just pops really nicely. Get a couple of runs in here. Oh God, I killed my bot York. Yeah, if we're just kind of thinking here, if you're looking at a 1440p 240hz monitor, just kind of general recommendations for specs that I would recommend you go with. Probably on the AMD side, like a 7700 XT. 1440p 240hz would be primarily these kind of titles. Don't expect your high-end games to run at 240 FPS to really maximize this, but you know, you can always grow into your monitor. If you have enough money to spend 200 bucks on a monitor, which I think is very respectful for this price point, you can certainly grow into your monitor with your PC upgrades and really take full potential of it. And this one I think would be a worthy candidate of that. Oh, and we hit those. Hey, for the most part, this is a really awesome option. And for you gamers out there looking to take an upgrade to your monitor setup, this one would be a good one to consider.
Well guys, I gotta say, this 240Hz monitor is pretty awesome. It's definitely one that I think the next time we do a full 1440p setup, I could definitely see this being in it.
Shout out again to Viewedge for sponsoring this video, and speaking on that setup part, if you guys want to see a full gaming setup around this 1440p 240Hz monitor, let us know in the comments down below. But we're very impressed with the performance for the price, and I think we can do a really awesome budget gaming setup around a 1440p 240Hz monitor, which is something I never thought I'd be able to say. So if you guys want to see that video, comment down below, and also let us know in the comments if you enjoy monitor videos.
And if you're interested in this monitor similar, there will be links down below that will be affiliate links and they will help us out. But as always, we hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you check out our other 2 YouTube channels and also our twitch.tv/ToastyBros, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
And we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Now, if you're looking for a monitor in person in Louisville, Kentucky, come check out PC Bros because we got over 50 in stock.
Whether you're looking to upgrade your gaming setup or buy a PC and a monitor in person in Louisville, Kentucky, you can do that at PCBros.tech, or you can shop online for a PC today and use code ToastyBros on checkout. You'll save 3% on your next purchase. See you guys later. Bye-bye.